Hey guys, welcome back to another review. Today's video, I'll be reviewing the longly awaited Five Nights at Freddy Fazbear and Withered Freddy Endo series figures. So yeah, I'm really happy I was able to get my hands on this action figure. So yeah, make sure to comment, like, and subscribe, and let's get straight into the video. Alrighty guys, so here I have opened the Endo series. Well, I have had it opened. I didn't really want to unbox it because I was so hyped and just wanted to open it because I wanted to see it myself. But now that I know how to build it, I can make a full review on it. And yeah, so in the box you get the instructions right here. You guys can pause and take a screenshot of that if you need to. Oh, and here's the other side. Doesn't have anything, but it shows you how to build the Endo series figures, which I don't need that because I've had practice building this guy before video. So I'm just gonna throw this away. And yeah, so right here we have the Endoskeleton pieces that I will be putting on. Here we have the Endoskeleton. He looks really great. I think he looks really good for our first Endoskeleton figure. Alright, I'm gonna put on the hands. So here's how you put on the hands. So there's a little socket right here which you pop it into, and it pops pretty easily. Now I don't really have problems with popping these in, but I do have problems putting on the feet because I have to put so much pressure. But hopefully this time I don't have to put as much pressure. Alright, let's see. Okay, there's the foot. Now we're gonna put the other foot on so you guys can see the full Endoskeleton figure. In this video, the only reason I didn't make this, okay, there's the other foot. The only reason I didn't make this video, like I didn't make it like double reviews with Bonnie and Freddy, is because I'm reviewing basically 3 figures, because I'm reviewing the Endoskeleton, Withered Freddy, and regular Freddy. So that takes a good long while, and I don't want to have to take like a month to make all of these videos. Well, not a month, but like a couple extra weeks. I just want to get these out for y'all. So yeah. So alright, here's the Endoskeleton. It looks great. Here is the face. The eyes do glow in the dark, and the eyes are movable. There's the mouth, which does open and close. Oh yeah, it opens and closes, and it has this little piece where you can put the jaw on to, where that's where you would put the jaw on. Then the eye socket's back here, and the little plastic piece, which is obviously inaccurate. What I do hate about this figure though is that it only goes around 360 degrees. I mean, yeah, it goes 360, but it has no swivel. And I think they could have done a swivel, but like if they replaced it for the hip, I'm not complaining as much because I do prefer the hip rotation instead of the head. But yeah, that's just me. Right here we have, oh, you're gonna see a couple holes around it because that's where you put the pieces. And I know you guys are gonna say that's probably inaccurate, but I mean, they're probably gonna make an Endoskeleton figure for the world of that won't have these little sockets. So I think just wait for that if you want the super accurate Endo. If you want a really posable one, this is your go-to. But yeah, you can take everything apart. You can't take this off. He's like literally like Jackie. You can have him like Jackie. It's like, oh, I found you, freaking Jackie from Secret of the Mimic. But yeah, you just pop it back on. It's actually pretty easy, and this dude surprisingly does still have drop-down hips, and you can remove the legs and stuff. It's surprisingly easy. Unfortunately on mine, this arm came in really loose, so I don't know why is that. But yeah, other than that, it's good. Here's the feet, which they have a swivel. They go upward, have some pretty good rotation. Then the knee goes up to there. Holy shit. Oh my gosh, that's crazy. Crazy movement right there. But yeah, same for this leg. And then the arms, you can kind of see Oh, I popped the hand off by accident. Let me put that back in. But you guys can really see the articulation on this figure is pretty great. I'm gonna try and show you guys the eye socket removing. So as you can see, you can remove the eyeballs. Just be careful though, because they can fly around and you might lose them. But yeah, this figure's great. It has like some like dirt splatters on it, so it looks rusty, I guess. Yeah, the articulation is good. It's a full swivel on here. Yeah, and yeah, it's pretty good. And yeah, that's pretty much it for the endoskeleton. Actually, hold on, I'm gonna show you guys the size comparison to a Funko figure I have right here. They're about the same size, but the thing that I noticed is when you put on the costume, he does get bigger, so I don't think they're gonna scale that well with the Funko. But yeah, so now let's get into reviewing Freddy and putting on the pieces on this endoskeleton. Alrighty, you guys, so I have the Freddy pieces in this like little Ziploc bag so I don't lose them, so let me just pour them out. And as you guys can see, here's all the pieces. So here's the little Freddy head, which I just realized it can be like the FNAF movie 2. No, not FNAF movie 2. FNAF 2, like the game mask. Then here's the pieces. All the pieces right here. The jaw. Everything is here. And so what you do to put these together is like you break it apart like that. And then you just slide the endoskeleton. You just like put this on top of the endoskeleton like that, as the eyes go through and stuff. But yeah, so yeah, let's get to putting him together. Alrighty, you guys. So let's get to putting this guy together. So right here, you put the mask on right here, and then just push the endoskeleton in there, and there's his eyes. They do look really, what's it called? Really, it's like scared or frightened or big, I guess. I do wish they gave him eyelids. Yeah, I'm just gonna be putting this guy together. There we go. Snapped on. It looks really good to me. Like, yeah, it looks like almost like one piece. If you could barely notice, it's like two pieces. And then the jaw has that little thing that clips onto there. So it just clips onto there, and it opens and closes, and you can see the double jaws in there. I was about to say double chin. But yeah, it looks great. And I'm surprised the ears don't have any coloring, which I am kind of sad about, but yeah. And then let's get his pussy right there. Oh. Anyway, that's how the pieces go on top. But yeah, and also that it's like you just put it in there, and it's like the shape of like the endoskeleton just sinks in there really good. Same for the other side, and just clip that, and there we go. It's starting to look more like Freddy Fazbear. And this is taking a while, so I'm gonna put a time lapse, and then I'll see you guys when this guy is built. Yeah, let's get straight into the time lapse. Alrighty, you guys, so here is the Jazwares Endoskeleton Freddy Fazbear. So I have a lot of mixed thoughts on this guy, like a lot. But first off, I'm gonna do an overview on him. Here is his face. He has his freckles right there. The mouth that shows the second jaw underneath and like opens and closes. The back, the little silver paint between the ears. Eyebrows, and then the eyes that look super surprised. Stomach right here, and then yeah, it does have this hip rotation. You can see the endoskeleton in there. You can recreate his classic meme by doing this. here are his arms. You can see the little endoskeleton pieces through there. Same thing for this one. And his hands are slightly small, but I think it's all right. They could have made it slightly bigger, but I guess this is what we got. And then how I said the swivel or ball joint thingy, and the pull down hip still worked surprisingly with the endoskeleton with the Freddy on. But yeah, then we have the foot. The foot has rotations and everything. This is how far the foot will go with the pieces of Freddy. It doesn't go as far as with the normal endoskeleton, but that makes sense. And yeah, he barely has any articulation right here, barely. Like, you really have to force him to do it. But yeah, and then it goes up, down, all the way down. Looks pretty good. Now here, okay, let me show you the back. I forgot to show you all the back, and you can see the endoskeleton in there, and then the legs, you can see the back of the endoskeleton. But here are my complaints. If Jazwares is watching this, I have a business idea for you. I want you guys to, like, if you guys sell separate endoskeletons, I want there to be like a better, like, make them come with better expressions, like a more boring expression look or like a calm look, because this guy looks very scared right now. He's like, oh my god. Yeah, he just looks like he saw a ghost. Other than that, everything is fine. It looks pretty accurate. On camera, I don't know why he looks brown. In person, he looks extremely, and I mean extremely orange. Like, it's not even funny. But yeah. If there's anything else that I want to say, it's Jazwares, please make these guys a little bit darker color next time, because these, nah, they don't look very in-game like, at least not Freddy. And also, please, Jazwares, make these guys look dirtier. This thing looks like a toy animatronic, I'm not gonna lie. This literally just looks like a toy animatronic, but Freddy Fazbear. Other than that, this dude looks extremely accurate. It looks great, and this is probably my favorite Freddy Fazbear figure. And yeah, he looks pretty great. Also, I noticed that they have pegs at the bottom, so I think you might be able to put these guys on playsets, but I don't know. And I'm pretty excited for the core line, like the world of figure of Freddy, because he looks pretty good, especially Foxy. He looks great. Let me put Foxy on camera right there. Yeah, the world of Foxy looks great. But yeah, that's really all I have to say for Freddy Fazbear. Alright, I have one more thing to show y'all before I move on to Withered Freddy. Here is the size comparison next to a Funko figure. As you can see, Freddy grew a ton after, you know, getting the pieces on. So yeah, just think about that. He will, the characters will grow when you put, they will look way bigger when you put on the suits than when they're in endoskeleton, so yeah. Also, these do not size with 5 or 6 inch figures, so yeah. I'm not sure what like inches this is. I think this is like probably like 6 or 7 inches tall. Yeah, I think that's how tall he is, around 6 or 7 inches tall. But yeah, yeah, this guy looks great. Other than the minor little details, he looks great. So now let's get on to Withered Freddy. Alrighty, you guys, so I have Withered Freddy in his little bag right here. As you can see, he has a bunch of dirt on him, so let's empty this guy out. And as you can see here, he looks great so far. He has his upper jaw and stuff, and oh, I just put it on there before. But as you can see, he looks way dirtier and way better than that. I think this is how this should, wait, no, a little bit less, and this would look like that. This would be good for that Freddy. And I think this guy doesn't have enough withering. I think they could have done slightly better, like 2 times more, and then it would be perfect. But you know, it is what it is. We got what we got. We shouldn't be complaining because it's our only Withered Freddy figure. But yeah, there's all the pieces and the face right there. But yeah, I'm gonna do another time lapse of putting him together, so let's get straight into the time lapse. Alright, you guys, so here is Withered Freddy. So I think he looks pretty spot on. The only thing I will say is, like, I wish the limbs, like, inside of the limbs, I wish it was colored in black, so when you look through it, it just doesn't look orange and brown, you know what I mean? But other than that, this dude is pretty good. The non-eyelids work for him, although I do wish the eyes were a little bit more back and you could see the bottom of the eyelid from down there, like in the games. Yeah, he looks good. You can see the upper row of teeth, how it should be instead of on classic Freddy. There's the jaw, the endo jaw, the ears, the metal bars between the ears. Oh my god, the ear in the back is so smooth. I just realized that. And then right there is the endoskeleton, and yeah. Here's the body. It's of course different than Freddy's body because it has like the two little, well, it's Withered Freddy. And it has the withering on there. All the little broken spots that you can see the endoskeleton through look great. There it is. This dude has a lot more articulation because of the broken part, so the arms are pretty movable. So is for some reason the swivel on this guy is way better. I don't know why. And then this is my favorite part of withering. It looks so cool. Oh my god. And yeah. I do think this looks a bit blocky, but it's fine. Well, this part looks blocky, only that part. And then withering on the back, and same articulation for Freddy Fazbear as for Withered Freddy, same articulation. And you can see like the dirt washing there. How I said it does need more dirt washing and stuff, but other than that, it's fine. And something that I did forget to point out on regular Freddy is look how weird the nose looks from the top. And it's not just for Withered Freddy, it's also for regular Freddy as well. I don't know why Jazwares did that, but they did. And also, this is the head swivel. Doesn't swivel the best. Well, like it does, but it's kind of tight. And also, how I said, there's no ball joint, so that sucks. But yeah, he looks great. He has all his details, which you can see the endoskeleton through. And I think it's such a cool concept that you can see the endoskeleton through there and all that. So yeah, he looks great. Very nice. And yeah, that is Withered Freddy. Oh shoot, something else I will say. I've seen other YouTubers talk about this, but this arm is so loose because of that little rip. It doesn't have like the little piece to go in there. I wish they would have fixed that. I really do. Because as you can see right here, they fixed that so that you could put on the arm. But for some reason, they didn't do that on here. So, because they could have done it. Because they did it on the other parts. But I guess they just didn't want to. I'm not sure. I just wish that was fixed. Because if you ever want to articulate this thing, this piece is going to fall off really, really frequently. But, yeah, that was Withered Freddy. Now, let's get on to showing off some poses. Alrighty guys, and with that showcase of the action figure, thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure to comment, like, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye. Withered Freddy. Oh, Withered Freddy.